features and advantages of capitalism. I am mixing both features as well as advantages in the same heading. Features and advantages. Obviously, you should expect that there should be another heading called disadvantages or demerits. Yes, please. Right now, we will see positive sides of this. Now, again, when you come to your economic class, there you will understand that generally economy is analyzed or studied in two levels. One is microeconomics, macro. Micro and at individual level. Okay. Can I take this one institute and study its economy and call it as microeconomics? Yes, please. Within civil services industry, this is one case study. This is one micro study. If I take the entire Hyderabad and see multiple units, multiple institutions working in this field, then can I call it as a macroeconomics? In fact, you can talk about macroeconomics at a national level and international level also. Okay. But even in this one field, I can take, if I take multiple players, I am talking about macro. If I am talking about one player or one producer or distributor, I am talking about the micro level. So features and advantages of capitalism, we will study it under two headings. A, at the micro level. What does capitalism say? Who should produce goods? Leave it to individuals. When there is a demand, people will come forward and produce goods and distribute them. Okay. Listen to this now first. Slightly first we'll listen and then we'll write down. I'm just giving you real life examples I told you so that you will understand better. COVID ochindi a few years ago. All of a sudden there was a sudden demand for some goods, yes or no? What are those? Masks ochinayi. At least these two, every one of us have used it, yes or no? How did you get these masks and sanitizers? Did Government of India produce all of these masks and sanitizers? Who produced them? Many of these masks and sanitizers are actually produced by common people like you and me somewhere. Yes or no, please? Yes. So, why did these people who came forward to produce, someone produced, definitely, okay, they did not fall from the heavens, okay. Someone produced these masks and sanitizers, definitely it is not the government, okay. Most of it's common people like you and me, private individuals. Now think and tell me, why did they produce these goods and services? Because they really wanted to save you and me from COVID? Vaadu nee kosam chesinda? They did not produce those goods to save you from COVID. Please tell me, for what purpose did they produce these goods? They are seeing that these goods are in demand. And if they produce these goods, they can make. Is that the motivating factor behind producing these goods or to help you? No. Clearly the point is very clear there that suddenly demand for some good is increasing. Naturally, some people will come forward, start producing those goods, not to save you from COVID, but to make their own profits. That is very clear. Okay. To do this production, to produce masks and sanitizers, do these people require some money? Do they require to buy some land? If not buy, at least rent a land. Do they need some machinery? Do they need to hire some labor? Yes, please. All of these things are required, no? Can I say, when these people, they come up, they pool up their resources, understand, I'll make you write all. They'll pool up resources, they'll make investments, they will establish organizations or companies, okay? And buy all the basic tools and necessaries, machines, etc. And all these things, they will buy all these things, okay? And using all these things, they will produce these goods and services. Think and tell, when they do all these things, why are they doing for all these things? What is the purpose? Profits. But when you want to earn profits, there is also risk of losing them. Unda, risk unda. Today what happened to this? Please tell me. Today what happened to these goods? Demand emaindi? It's fallen all of a sudden now. Don't you think then that person is, if you want to earn profits, there is also a problem of loss. Yes, please. Just imagine, this institute owner is there. When that person gets profit, do you think that person will give a share of that profit to me? No, they will not give. What they will give to me and others is just a salary. Whatever how much our work we do, on that basis they will give us salary. They will not give us a share of the profits. Profits will be kept by them only. At the same time, if they get a loss, I'll not bear that loss. Okay, I'll just get my salary again. So you'll say, is there a difference between a worker and an owner? Yes, please. The owner is the person who is actually initiating this entire process. Okay, and if you try to understand, you're taking an example of a train, can I say the most important part is the engine? Once the engine starts, only all the coaches will run. Yes or no, please? Please think and tell. I am earning my livelihood as a teacher in this institute. Did I set up this institute? No. Someone else has set it up. And that person has set it up. And because of this, that person wants to provide some service. In that process, he requires some labor. He has hired me. He has brought all these resources and all these things. Yes, please. And I am getting some employment. I am a worker over here. And there is another person who has put all these things at one place, who has pulled up these resources, established an organization. They have made some investments. They have brought some means of production and all these things to produce goods and services. In that process, he is the owner. And I am just coming and using these things and providing a service to you and going away from here. Who is more important? Now don't say both are important. I know both are important. But I'm asking you, who is more important? The first, without this person, where will I go? Unless and until there is an organization, I should come and work there. No? Yes, please. Who is taking risk here? Owner. Who is initiating the economic activity? Initiating. Who is starting this economic activity? Owner again. I am just joined the between here. But the person, he is the one who has established all these things. Now such people who come forward that whenever there is a demand for any goods and services in the market, some people looking at the scope for making profits, then naturally come into that this thing, and they want to produce that goods and services, and for that they will do all these things. And these people, they want profits, but they also have the risk of losses. And such people, we give us there is a common word, some of you might have seen this also. Chusira commonly keeps coming here and there, entrepreneurs. And those people, think and tell me, am I an entrepreneur? No, I am not an entrepreneur. I am just a laborer. I am working class. Okay, I am not an owner. I am not taking any risk over there. Tomorrow, if I go and put my own institute, then I will become an entrepreneur. Why? I am taking risk then. Will I get profits? Or I may even get losses also. So those are the people who are actually the producers, or later on you will see producers of goods and services. Now, take this again. This story, Malli. Swiggy will be even more better for you. Are these people producing goods, or are they simply taking the goods produced by someone and passing it to you? Passing. Is he a producer or a distributor then? Distributor. But then even that distributor is also taking some risk. Yes or no? Even that guy is taking risk. No. He has established an organization. He has also pulled up resources, made investments, taking risk and all these things. So it is not only producers, but sometimes even distributors. Ippudu idundi nana. More supermarket untadi. ఇంకా చెప్పండి కొన్ని రత్నదీప్, డీమార్ట్ ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. Do these people produce goods? What do they do? Distribution. But even in the distribution, are these people taking risk or no? Yes, please, because they are the ones. Producers are there, but someone has to come and sell them, no? And now I come forward, I say, I will take a big mall, big space. There I will hire some labor. I will pay the rent for this, or I'll buy this area, and you bring that goods and all, take this and away. So I am also taking risk there. So whoever initiates economic activity by ready to take risk, those people are the entrepreneurs. And when do they do that? When there is a demand for goods and services. Please write down fastly. First, manadi ichara at the micro level. Please write down under that. I did not explain why one point missed out, but I hope you people can understand and write it down. In a capitalist economy, individuals are free to undertake. Individuals are free to undertake any economic activity. Now think and tell, is anyone forcing me to earn my livelihood in this way? My wish. I can change my way of livelihood tomorrow. Tomorrow I can go and open a bookstall. Yes or no? Then I'll become a entrepreneur. Right now I'm a job seeker. I'm not a job creator. An entrepreneur is a job creator. Yes, please. Because that person who is owning this institute, he has created this job. So I am using that job. Right on complete. In a capitalist economy, individuals are free to undertake any economic activity, and thus some people come forward. Some people come forward to produce and distribute goods and services. And thus some people come forward to produce and distribute goods and services in order to make profits for themselves. In order to make profits for themselves. Understand and write, please. In order to make profits for themselves. Next line. Such individuals are called entrepreneurs. Such individuals are called entrepreneurs. Next line. In the process of producing goods and services, producing and distributing goods and services, in the process of producing and distributing goods and services, entrepreneurs pool up resources. In the process of producing and distributing goods and services, entrepreneurs pool up resources, invest money, establish organizations, pool up resources, invest money, and establish organizations, which may earn them profits, or even cause losses, indicating that entrepreneurs are those individuals who initiate economic activity and take risks. Entrepreneurs are those individuals who initiate economic activity and take risks. Okay, fine. Why are these people doing all this? To serve you? Did the owner of this institute really come up with the only intention to provide education to you all? That will be one purpose, but the main purpose at the end of the day will be profits. If that intention is so much to only give education, where should they put this institute? Villages. They should give it for free. What is my intention here? I told you beginning itself, not to enlighten you or give you education. My intention here is to earn my livelihood, as simple as that. Okay, in that process I do my service, that's a different issue. Okay, but then any entrepreneur, when they come forward, the intention is not to produce goods and services for doing charity purpose. They want their money there. Okay, but in that process, when I am doing something good for myself, does it mean I am doing negative for others? When I am trying to do something good for myself, does it necessarily come at the cost of others here? No, please. Can I do something win-win for both of us? Yes or no? Yes, that's it. So you will see the entrepreneurs. Now I will try to write what are the advantages at the macro level. What you have till now written is a feature at the micro level, at the micro level. that yes, when there is a demand for some goods and services, some people come forward and produce these goods and services. Why do they do that? For making profits for themselves. But in that process, think and tell me, are these entrepreneurs eventually providing and some goods and services to the society and satisfying the needs? Are they doing it or no? Did you get your masks and sanitizers? Did he produce that for your safety? No. But did you get it or no? Your needs have been fulfilled at that point of time? Yes, please. In that process, when that person comes and produces goods and services, are they providing some employment opportunities for others? Yes or no, please? Yes. If my house is running today, if I'm able to feed me and my family, is it because of this employment? But who created this? I did not create. Someone else created this. Yes, please. Now, when I get my income, my salary, don't you think I will I'll take this salary and demand goods from the market? When I get my salary, will I use this money? I'll not eat money, no. I will give this money and buy some goods and services from the market. Yes, please. Will that stimulate the economy? By creating demand for goods? Yes, please. Yes. And so even as a worker, am I getting benefited? As consumers, the society is getting benefited. Consumers are getting benefited. People are getting employment opportunities. The workers who are working in these organizations get income. With this income, they go and demand goods and services from the market. The economy is getting stimulated. And are these people also paying taxes to your government? Yes or no, please? And the government is again using the taxes for public benefits. Now, indirectly, this person, think and tell me, did this person, entrepreneur or a group of entrepreneurs, establish organization for these purposes? Did they establish their organization to pay taxes? To provide employment to me? No, please. Why did they do all these things? Earn profits. But in the process, what is happening? Are these some benefits that you are seeing there? That is why what was the heading that I made you write? Features and advantages. So you features, along with it, you are also seeing the advantages of these people. Now write down a small diagram like this. Entrepreneurs, and I will put 3 points here. They produce goods and services and satisfy the needs of the society. A problem with capitalism, you will see later on, that they don't just satisfy your needs, they create more needs even if they are not there. అర్థమైందా పాయింట్ అది? అవునా కదా? Even if you don't want, they will torture you to buy that. ఆ డిస్కౌంట్, ఈ డిస్కౌంట్, ఆ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్, ఈ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్. ఏం చేస్తాం? That's how, because when you buy more, only then they can get more profits. Yes, please. Will capitalists then promote materialism? By that idea, can I say, will capitalists promote materialistic life? Why? When you buy more materials, they will get more profits. Yes, please. Dangerous fellows. Just now, I am telling the positive sides, so I will tell positive sides. Once I get to the negative sides, you will see how dangerous these fellows are. Okay. Next. Please write down. Provide employment opportunities. Second advantage. Provide employment opportunities. Provide employment opportunities to the working class. Provide employment opportunities and income to the working class. To the working class. Who, continuation just below that, who demand goods and services from the market. Because if I don't get money, how can I demand? Who demand goods and services from the market? Come on. Stimulating the economy. Who demand goods and services from the market, stimulating the economy. Third, they pay taxes to the government. Now just imagine, oka Ambani, oka Adani, enta kadtadra? How much of taxes you think they should be paying? Can I say some lakhs of us, the total sum of taxes will not be equal to that person's tax? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Now we all keep scolding capitalists, but can you see the hefty amount of money they pay as taxes to the government? Too much, Nanaji. Too much of money. Now you think and tell me, when entrepreneurs, particularly the big ones, are paying so much money to the government as taxes, don't you think the entrepreneurs will have close relations with politicians? Can I put that in the negative aspect? Politicians, entrepreneurs will be hand in hand with each other. Yes or no? If a political party wants to win an election, don't you think they need some kind of funding from someone? And who will provide this funding? Those people who already have so much of profit, they will say, "Arey yaar, I will give you funding. You come to power. When you come to power, you can give some favorable policies in my company's favor." I hope you can see that. Okay. So positive side unte endukante every coin has two sides. First I'm showing you positive. If you just flip it over and you will see the negative sides of it also. Okay. Now I want you people to come out of the chart and write down one line and understand it yourself, because I've already discussed that point. I'm just using an extra word to tell that concept. Below this diagram, come out of the diagram and write separately. In this context, Adam Smith introduced the concept of, invisible hand. Adam Smith introduced the concept of invisible hand, by which he said that there was an unknown mechanism, by which the self-interested actions of individuals, interested actions of individuals lead to unintended larger social benefits. I hope you understood that. Self-interested actions of individuals lead to unintended larger social benefits. Malli okkari chadavandi. Fastly read it once. I've already explained it. I've just used the word ante. Understood it or no, please? అర్థమైందా లేదా నాన్న? వాడు ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాడు? Why is the entrepreneur doing all this drama? For the benefit of society? No, please. He is doing it for his own benefits. But in that process, what is happening, it seems? It is doing some benefit for the society. Yes. But is he intending it? No, it is unintended. But it is happening, no? And that's what, to explain that concept, Adam Smith has used a word called invisible hand. And oka adrushya cheyi. And indirectly, what is he referring to? God. మళ్ళీ ఇన్విజిబుల్ హ్యాండ్ ఎవరిదే? నీదా? నాదా? ఎవరిది ఉంటుంది? మరి దేవుడిదే ఉంటుంది కదా. ఎస్ ప్లీజ్. దట్స్ హౌ హీఈస్ ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ. అంటే చెప్పాను కదండి, బీయింగ్ అ మోడర్న్ పర్సన్ డజంట్ నెసెసర్లీ మీన్ యూ బికమ్ అన్ ఏథీస్ట్. Okay, so he's saying that when I am doing an action which is, I am not intending the good of the society, I am doing it for my benefit, but eventually what is happening in the process? There is some force because of which the self-interested actions of individuals is leading to unintended larger social benefits. అర్థమైందా వాడి బాధ? అది వాడు చెప్తున్నాడు. నెక్స్ట్, ఇంకా we are still in the micro level only. Again, I want you people to write it down because it's easy to understand, nothing so difficult. After earning profits, now obviously these people earn profits. After earning profits, what do? Reinvest. Entrepreneurs reinvest a large portion. After earning profits, entrepreneurs reinvest a large portion of them for we will write 3 points, A, B and C laga rastam. A, expansion of, understand and write, expansion of the production capacity brackets, or B, sophistication of ఒక చిన్న వర్డ్ యాడ్ చేయండి, technological sophistication of means of production, technological sophistication of means of production, or diversification into other sectors of economy. Did you understand that, please? I can invest by, I earn profits. I can invest that profits in multiple ways. In the first case, I will not change my, in the first case, then a means of production, whatever means of production was there, I will simply use that, but I'll simply expand the production capacity. Or I may not want to increase the production capacity, I want to improve the means of production. The technologically, I will go for a better means of production. Or, but if you will see what is common in both of them is, I am investing the profits in the same sector where I was producing these goods and services. The third one is, I need not invest in this sector at all. I will go and invest in other sectors. Will this have some advantage? Is it dividing your risk? Yes, please. Endukante when an economy falls, nana, all the sectors will not fall in one day. Yes or no, please? If one sector falls, some sector may not fall. In fact, some sectors may rise. When COVID came, mass and sanitizer industries have gone high, no? Yes, please. All other goods were suffering. So you'll say, many of the big companies, nana, what they do is, like Tata, undi kada, is Tata one company, or it's like a group of companies? They manufacture right from salt. They manufacture aeroplanes for Geltaradu. Yes or no? Salt nunchi aeroplanes. So they have, but don't you think these people would have also started as a small organization? Earned profits, what did they do? Reinvest, either for this, sometimes for this, and sometimes for this. And eventually, by this process, can I say, because of this way of reinvesting profits, a small company or an organization can eventually evolve into a very big giant company? Yes or no, please? Have you heard the story of Steve Jobs any time that he started his Apple company from a small car garage? Winner eppadana? Yes, he started a small car garage untada. Car garage untada okati. Dantlo start chesindi company ni, Apple ni. And today you see it has become such a big giant. How do you think it happened? Chapali, reinvesting profits. Whatever profits he'll get, again reinvest. Please write down the next line. In fact, last line for the advantage at micro level. Last line. Come out of the 3 points and write it separately. In this way, capitalism allows small organizations. In this way, capitalism allows small organizations to grow into, giant companies. Grow into giant, GIANT, giant companies. And thus, capitalism becomes a self-sustaining economic system. Capitalism becomes a self-sustaining economic system. Fine. So these are all the advantages at the micro level.